For today's question, it is so fitting considering how I feel right now. I will tell you, I don't necessarily feel exhausted, but I am tired. I shut it down for the night, but I told myself I have to make sure that I answer the question of the day. So here it is. Hi, I'm Dr. Gordon, and I help women understand and support their health across all life stages. So the question is, when did being exhausted become normal for women? So I'd say the answer to this question is twofold. For me, being exhausted became normal for women because one, of the expectation of carrying it all, and two, our innate desire to help, because we are innately nurturers and we're so compassionate and loving and caring, and we want to help our loved ones and people that we care about. So when it comes to the first one, there is a natural expectation for women to make it all happen because of the roles and responsibilities that we carry and how effective we carry out those roles and responsibilities. Because I'll tell you, when it comes to many things, I feel like women do it better compared to the opposite sex. Like, I'm married. There are things that my husband is absolutely phenomenal with that I cannot do. But oftentimes those tasks don't carry the same amount of weight that my tasks do. And so, but it's expected for me. And, you could say that this is a societal expectation. It's a cultural expectation. It's an expectation that I have put on myself because of what I've seen my mother do. I mean, whatever you want to say, but it is an expectation for me to carry it all and for me to do it well. And so I'd say with these expectations and all of these roles and responsibilities and carrying it all, this is even before you have children. I think once you have children, it just gets even harder. Because when you think about it as a woman, you are your daughter, you may be a sibling, you may be an aunt if you have nieces and nephews, you may be a partner, if you're in a relationship. And so the expectation for you to carry it all transcends all of those relationships. And so when you're carrying that weight on a day-to-day basis, you're carrying that expectation, that's exhausting. And then now that with innately who you are, who most women are, our personalities, I'd say a large percent of women are naturally compassionate and caring and nurturing individuals, especially mothers. And I'd say good mothers, because not everybody is a good mother. But I'd say good mothers are naturally caring, compassionate, and nurturing and loving, and they want to see the best in people. They want the best, especially for those who are close to them and they love. So when you have that innate personality, you're kind of like a yes woman in a way. And a lot of times it's a yes because you genuinely want to help and you want to do for that individual. And then sometimes it's a yes and you don't really want to do it, but because you have that compassion deep down inside and you love that person, or you just genuinely want to see them do well, you're going to do it despite how you feel at that moment, despite, if you feel like doing it at that moment, you're just going to kind of suck it up and do it. And so when you put those two things together, the expectation for us to carry it all and all of our roles and responsibilities, and then innately our nurturing personalities, it creates possibility for chronic exhaustion. And I said it creates this possibility because you don't have to be chronically exhausted, but we have normalized it as women because we're trying to fulfill the expectation, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. And so that's why I think it's become, or I'd say the question was, when did being exhausted, become normal? It became normal the second that it was the expectation for us to do it all. And we continue to perpetuate that. But for me, not only as a career mom, but now a physician, entrepreneur, or businesswoman, and someone who is, I feel, put on this earth to help women holistically, I do not it is not. I will not allow it to be a norm for me. Like exhaustion will not, it is not a norm for me. And I want that for more women. I do not want us to normalize exhaustion any longer. And I think in order for us to stop normalizing it, we have to recognize the way in which we are contributing to this exhaustion, set boundaries, and put ourselves first. So more to come with that. I'll leave you with this for now. That's the question of the day. All right, nighty night.